Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LB if you don't know me, and today I'm here to teach you all, everybody watching this video, how to get those nice curls with no heat on this kinky straight wig. Now this wig was custom made by me. This hair is actually from Beauty Forever hair. This is their kinky straight texture, and this is the length 16, 18, and 20, and I think it was a 14-inch closure, and it's a 4x4 closure, like regular medium brown lace. I am going to be replacing the closure soon, but it just sucks because Beauty Forever only has kinky straight closures in a 4x4, so that's what I end up getting instead of going to another vendor because I want to mix match the hair. But yeah, so back to these curls. So I want to start off by sectioning off the hair just so I can work in a smaller section and get things done all evenly, and not have these patchy spots of curls, if that makes any sense. So yep, I'm just going to put the hair out the way, and then I'm going to make sure that I brush through it. This is actually a brush my roommate got for me that I use in my natural hair as well, and this texture is more like my textured hair when it's like blown out or pressed out. So I just figured I'd use the same brush that I use on my natural hair, and I'm just gonna make sure I brush that all the way out so it's nice and smooth. Then I'm gonna take this Lotta Body Mousse. This is literally the only product I use, and this is on damp hair. This whole wig is still damp, and I'm gonna just rake that through the hair, evenly distribute it, all of that. And then I'm going to take a perm rod and I'm going to put it at the bottom. Now when it's at the bottom, I'm just going to make sure I start rolling it to make sure the bottom is secure, because you don't want the bottom of the hair to be out, because that'll mess up how the whole curl looks. So I'm going to start off rolling, make sure the bottom is secure, and then I'm going to do this twisting motion with the perm rods all the way to the top, making sure it's even. I'm pushing it down so it's not like falling off, and then I'm going to attach the bottom of the perm rod to the bottom of the perm rod and make sure it's secure, and then it should stick like that. So I'm going to show you again how to do it with the mousse and the brushing and applying the perm rod. So as you can see, I got that first row done, so I sectioned off another section, and I went and actually picked up a different color. If you're not familiar with perm rods, different colors are for different sizes. So this one is larger than the orange ones that I was using, which will come out in like a looser curl. And I did this for two reasons. One of the main reasons is because I didn't have enough orange ones to like finish the whole look with one size. The other reason is because it really adds like some what's the word, versatility, I guess, in the curls. So all the curls are not perfectly uniform in the same size. They're going to be looking a little bit different, not too much to be super noticeable, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. So if you don't have that many, don't think about having to go buy more of this one color. Just use what you have and make do with what you got, period. So now I've got to the top of the hair, and I'm just gonna show you what I do to like prep the top to make sure it's all smooth and all that and such. So I'm putting in the mousse, right? Putting the mousse as regular, but I want the top to be flat. So I'm gonna go in with this hard bristle brush before I put the perm out on, just to make sure it's as smooth as possible. I'm still gonna go over the roots later, but this is just a step that I did at the top where my part would be. So this is what it's looking like with all the perm rods in. Just make sure you're adjusting them to make sure they're all secure and none of them are coming out. And I did leave this for 2 days, but it didn't take that long to dry. I just wasn't about to put it on. And this is how you take them down. So you're going to take the top off and you're going to twist it in the opposite direction that you twisted it in, all the way to the bottom, and let go, and your curl should look like that. Now on this kinky straight texture, it does look different than if you did it on like regular straight texture, or like it would be similar to if you did it on like blown out curly hair. If you have curly hair and you blow it out and did this, it will look like this, because it is a thicker texture. It's meant to look more natural, and that's why I loved it so much, and that's what I was going for when I bought this hair. And it's really nice hair. I strongly recommend, highly recommend the hair. I do wish that they had bigger closure sizes, because I like bigger closures. I'm not really a fan of 4x4 closures anymore. I just made the exception for this. But yeah, so I really do like the hair, and I would like to try permerize my natural hair, but we're gonna see. Maybe I'll make a video if I try to do it, if it's a fail or whatever. And I forgot I didn't focus this light, but I just focused it so you can get like y'all can get like a good overall view. But yeah, I'm gonna take down the rest of them now. So after I took down the last one, look at it, like it's giving me real Shirley Temple vibes. And then I'm gonna take this Garnier Fructis hair serum. I like to use this on my natural hair. Just put it on my hands just so I can start separating the curls. And I like rubbed it all through the hair before I like just started separating, just to make sure it was coated. And I'm just gonna start separating them. You don't have to be like too tedious. Just separate them the best way you can. They're still gonna be tight. They're gonna loosen up over time, but this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna give real Shirley Temple vibes, I'm telling you. So this is what it looks like after I separate them. It looks really nice to me. But what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take my pressing comb and I'm going to press out the top and the front of the closure so it can get as flat as possible. I must say, when I made this wig, I did like put a track too far on top of another track, and it looked like kind of humpy on the side, but I'm mostly wearing the middle part, so you don't really notice it. It still doesn't look bad, but I just wish that I wouldn't have done that. But you know, better luck next time. Trial and error. And I'm just gonna keep pressing this out, and it still looks really nice, and just making sure that that's like as smooth as possible. I'm making sure I'm not going through the curls and just at the top, just so I can get rid of some of that because kinky straight hair tends to have like the yucky like crimps in it looking. So I'm just going to make sure I get rid of that so it doesn't look like too botched next to the curls. Okay, so then I went to put on the wig. It's not like super secured or anything. I didn't do any baby hairs on this yet at this point, and I'm just basically finger raking through it. It's getting bigger, but I promise it's gonna loosen over time. But this is still cute, like nonetheless. It still looks really nice if you ask me, especially to not put heat in it. And only one product, it looks popping. So here's me showing off and being the baddie that I am. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.